Damn it! I was right in the middle of a podcast.
Not again. I need to go out to the retirement home to see if the generator's okay. Be back soon.
That's the 7th time this week. The city's been suffering from rolling blackouts and no one can figure out how or why. But after studying the data, looking at all the patterns and times of the blackouts, I was able to find one tiny spot in the city that's been spared. The old Midland City Mine. The one that's been abandoned for half a century. Jim and I went out to investigate. It's not exactly my favorite place, considering what happened the last time I was here. See anything, Jim?
Nothing. Nada. Zip, zap, zop. You hear that?
Sounds like... chewing? It's coming from the lower level.
You think there's like a... oh god, like a giant rat chewing up cables or something?
Whatever it is, be on your guard. There's a ladder on the other side that will lead us down there. But be careful and watch your step.
You don't have to tell me twice. What the?
Oh, I wasn't expecting company. I just finished lunch. Salt and vinegar potato chips. Can't say much for their nutritional value, or taste for that matter, but it's all I brought down here.
I don't understand.
Well, you see, before I started my project down here, I purchased a large bulk package containing 100 small bags of potato chips. Salt and vinegar isn't exactly my favorite flavor, but considering they were the only option available, and at the price I was willing to pay...
What project?
Oh, you mean all this? I'm simply attempting to solve the #1 existential crisis humanity is facing.
Hey, hold on. I recognize you from somewhere. You were a guest speaker at the Midland City Safety Conference last year. That was it. I really enjoyed your lecture.
You did?
Well, I enjoyed the nap I took, I mean.
Can you please explain what you're doing? That machine wasn't here before. Is it what's causing the blackouts?
Your hypothesis is indeed correct. To confirm, yes, my extraction device is indeed the cause of the blackouts plaguing the city.
Then you need to stop! It's affecting hospitals and retirement homes. The emergency generators that power those facilities weren't meant to take the strain from this many outages. If they go out, lives will be lost.
And what about the lives that will be lost if I don't succeed here?
What are you talking about, man? What the hell is your doohickey extracting anyway?
Ultracite. It's one of the rarest elements in the universe that contains traces of dark matter from the Big Bang.
It doesn't exist.
I found evidence that it's here. I'm trying to prove my theory right.
By risking people's lives?
The benefits far outweigh the risks. Even a gram of ultracite would be enough to power the world with clean energy for decades. 1 gram.
So that's what all this is about.
That's correct. I'm doing my part to fight climate change. No, that's incorrect. I'm doing my part to mitigate the effects of climate change. We need to move to clean energy now, and ultracite is the way to do it.
But you don't even really know what's down here. People in hospitals are going to die.
The suffering of hundreds, or even thousands, is nothing compared to the untold suffering to come. Especially if we don't get our act together. Ultracite is the solution.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. You're saying you don't care if the sick and elderly population is sacrificed? You don't mind playing with their lives?
It's all about numbers. If they have to be sacrificed for billions to live, then so be it.
That's all fine and good unless you're the one who has to be sacrificed. What gives you the right?
As safety advocates, I thought you'd appreciate, even support my experiment.
How much longer is this gonna take? When will you know whether you found the ultrasite?
I estimate 2 more weeks.
This experiment ends now.
I am so close to a breakthrough.
There will be suffering, you're right. Even if we do get our act together. But you can't sacrifice people's lives like this. Let's say your experiment is a success. Let's say you find a gram or 5 of ultrasite in there. Do you really think it will be used? We already have the technology for so many sustainable energy sources. There just hasn't been 100% commitment in actually implementing them on a wide scale to immediately replace fossil fuel dependence. Ultrasite will just be another option, filed away, unused, while the world burns.
You're right. Then the people in the hospitals would die for nothing. And all we've been doing here is wasting our time. I've ended the project.
But Professor, where do we go from here?
I'll have to find another way to fight climate change.
You can't do it alone.
I know.
I believe in individuals, but it's the collective. People coming together to fight for a brighter future that can lead to real positive change.
Do you, really have faith in people that much, Anise? I mean, we've met a lot of assholes over the years.
I do because I have no other choice. And to those assholes I say, get on board or get out of the way. Little by little, our small efforts and whatever we can accomplish cooperatively will add up. And when that happens, nothing, and I do mean nothing, will stand in our way. We just have to put the work in and do whatever we can, however we can, whenever we can. Because, honestly, we don't have a choice. Not if we want the brighter future to exist.